Barcelona have reached the Copa del Rey final after beating Atletico Madrid in the semifinals 5-4 on aggregate throughout the both legs. The first leg, which was of course an 8-goal thriller, a 4-4 played in the Montjuic Stadium of Barcelona. And of course the second leg was just played yesterday, a 1-0 lead for Barcelona, which just secured their place in the final with that 1-goal lead in aggregate. But that doesn't matter, we are in the final. And of course, in this video, guys, we're going to react to that match of 1-0, which was played yesterday. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, drop a like to this video, and now let's get started. Now, before we start to react to the match, guys, there are some things that we need to know after beating Atletico Madrid 1-0 yesterday. Is that Hansi Flick, it's not that he's not able to beat Atletico Madrid. That's a fact now. Because I thought that Hansi Flick is not able to beat Atletico Madrid. I don't know about you guys, but I thought like that. After losing to them 2-1, and then because we have played Atletico Madrid 4 times this season, twice in La Liga and these 2 legs of Copa del Rey semifinals. So the first match which was in La Liga, 2-1 loss to Atletico Madrid in the last minute. A 4-4 draw in the first leg of the Copa del Rey semifinals. And then a 4-2 win. Now here's when everything changed. People were thinking that, including myself, that Hansi Flick is not able to beat Atletico. Well, we proved them wrong. And now we're beating them almost every single time we're meeting. So yeah, that's good. But also, another thing that we should know after this result is that the treble, and actually not the treble, the quadruple is still alive. We have already won the Spanish Super Cup. We're in the final of the Copa del Rey. We are on the top of La Liga with almost 3 points clear. We're in the quarterfinals facing Dortmund. And yeah, I mean, the treble is still alive. So hope that we get it. Because Hansi Flick is, of course, a coach that has won a sextuple with Bayern Munich back in 2019, I think, where they won almost every single trophy they came across. So I hope that something like that happens to us this season. But with that said, guys, now let's get to the actual match. And let's look at the stats, the events that happened in the match. And actually, it is kind of interesting because if you look at the stats, the shots, the possession and everything, we'll see that Atletico Madrid, of course, they lacked possession, 43 possession, and we had 57. So that's what we always do, though. That's normal. Like, if you play against Barcelona, that's the thing that's going to happen. The possession of Barcelona is going to be higher than yours. That's most of the time that happens. Maybe sometimes if you really dominate us, then yeah. But most of the time, the possession is, of course, on Barcelona's way. But here is when it gets really interesting, because if I watch the match, I see that both teams are kind of playing the same intense football. Barcelona, of course, keeping possession, but whenever Atletico Madrid take the ball, the way they come forward, they try to attack us. But even after all that, they only registered 6 shots throughout the whole game, and 0 of them were on target. 6 shots and 0 on target. On the other hand, we had 15 shots and 5 on target. So this because when I was watching the match, I thought that this is like a game which can go either way. Either Atletico Madrid are going to win or us. And anyone had the opportunity to win. But at the end of the day, if I look at the stats and I said, what? We have 15 shots and they have 6. It was actually 4, but then the 2 shots were, they put other 2 shots on there. So, but I was still kind of shocked that I thought that this was like an equal match, but it was not. Okay, so those were the shots, and of course they had 6 corners, we had 7. It was a little bit close, but at the end of the day we won, and yeah. And now, guys, let's look at the events that happened in the game. So, guys, the match starts, and of course both teams desperately trying to score goals. That's what they always do. Both teams are great when they play each other. And in the 6th minute, Azpilicueta fouls Rafinha. And I don't know about you guys, but I think that was a red card. That was clearly, for me, it was a red card. I know there's a lot of fouls like that which happened in the game, but that foul right there was a red card. And they deserved to go 10 men down. One man down in the 6th minute, Atletico Madrid. But they weren't able to. Now, of course, the VAR reviewed it, and even the referee reviewed it by himself. But at the end of the day, he just gave a yellow card. But I think that was a red card because Azpilicueta knew that Rafinha is going to get the ball, and Azpilicueta is not going to get the ball in that position. He just went for it, and he knew that he's going to foul him. So why not give him a red card? But anyways, no problem. The match continued, and 13 minutes, and Rodrigo de Paul fouls Rafinha. Now, this was a yellow card. I totally agree. It's way less than the first one. The first one was definitely a red card. But the second one was a yellow. I totally agree. Now, guys, in the 27th minute, Barcelona take the lead versus Atletico Madrid. A beautiful goal from Ferran Torres. A beautiful assist for Lamine Yamal. And to be honest, guys, I think that we need to discuss a little bit about both of these players. Ferran Torres is the 3rd top scorer right now in Barcelona. After Lewandowski and Rafinha, Ferran Torres is the 3rd. And the thing is, guys, he doesn't even start that many games. These days he starts. And, of course, sometimes he comes in as a substitute. But most of the time, he didn't even start that many games this season. And he's still the 3rd top scorer. And I think that Hansi Flick has just transformed every single player in this Barcelona squad. Like the mentality, the ability, the skills. Bro, I don't know what to say. Like, thank you, Hansi Flick, for all this. Like, just thank you. And Ferran Torres, of course, the Shark, scored in the 27th minute. But the one who provided the assist, bro, Lamine Yamal. Bro, what the heck are we looking at? Like, did you guys see some of his passes in this game? They were like world-class passes. Like there was one pass which he was trying to find Ferran Torres. And actually the pass found him, but just, football, and you lose the ball sometimes. And yeah, that's what happened. But bro, imagine if that pass was converted into an assist. Like, it would be insane, bro. It would be literally insane. Like, that kind of pass. And the other passes that Lamine Yamal was doing, and he was dribbling, he was like confusing the defense, and oh my goodness. I said that, wow. Like, when it comes to Lamine Yamal, I think that he's like the closest it can get to Lionel Messi. Like, the very closest. I don't think that there's anyone else who gets that close to Lionel Messi than Lamine Yamal. I can say that Lamine Yamal is like 40% Messi. I can't say that he's like 80% or 90%. No. There's no one like Messi. No one is like Messi. And I don't think there's anyone who is going to be like Messi. But the closest it can get, 40% is Lamine Yamal. Maybe 50, to be honest. I think that it's 40. It's not 50. It's 40. Because Messi was on a different level when he was playing in his 20s and his teens. But man, what an assist from Lamine Yamal, and what a performance from Lamine Yamal, bro. Now, after that, it was, of course, halftime. And after halftime, there was one substitution that Atletico Madrid made, which I absolutely hate. Alexander Sorloth. Bro, I hate this guy. I hate him. And the reason why I hate him is that this guy has scored almost every single time we met this season. In La Liga, the 2-1 loss versus Atletico. Who made us loss? Him. Sorloth. In the last minute, he comes up with a match winner. Sorloth. And in the second match, which was the first leg of the Copa del Rey semifinal, the 4th goal of Atletico Madrid in the last minute, who was it? Sorloth. The 3rd time we met. Now, of course, the 3rd time we won versus them, but he scored. And that's the reason why I don't like him. He always scores versus us. And that's why I don't like him. And I said, bro, this guy might score today. But then, guys, I said, thank God this guy did not score for the first time this season versus us. Because you know what, guys? Whenever there's someone who always scores versus your side, you're always going to get mad. And for me, it's this guy, Alexander Sorloth. He always scores. But thank God he did not score. Like, thank God. Now, to be honest, he could have scored. He could have scored because there were 2 shots that he put. One of them which counted, but it went to the side, and I thought that this was a goal, to be honest. I thought that this is a goal, but it went to the side, and I said, thank God. And the second time he's tried to score was that shot which was offside, which it went in the net, but it was offside. And I said, thank you, linesman, that you raised your flag at the right time, preventing this guy to score versus us. He always scores, and that's why I don't like him. But yesterday, everything went according to plan. And then, of course, the match was like going back and forth. Barcelona keeping possession, trying to create chances. Atletico Madrid, of course, trying to score goals. Whenever they get the ball, they try to, go forward. And yeah, it was like that. So there wasn't too much to this game because there was only like 1 goal and a couple of events like the yellow cards and that one possible red card. There was no penalty review. There was no handball review. The match just ended in 90 minutes. And to be honest, guys, I don't know who got the man of the match result. I don't think it was Pedri, but I don't know, to be honest, because I didn't check. But yeah, I mean, the match ended 1-0, and we are in the final now. Now, who are we facing? Real Madrid. This is literally the second final that we're going to play versus Real Madrid, and it's the Copa del Rey. Now, I'm actually going to make a video of reviewing this final before the final is going to be played, of course. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can watch that. And, I mean, that's it for today, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel for that video, of course. And, of course, comment down below what was your opinion on this match, and, of course, I'll see you on the next video.